àdúgbò Jésù bàbá bàbá jẹ́ ká lè kárí ẹ̀ láyà sí. Ọyìn tá à ń ṣe lè lè má fi lè ṣe àṣepọ̀.
Àmín Jésù.
Jẹ́ ká lè fi àtúnyí.
Àmín Jésù.
Jésù Olúwa wa.
Praise Jehovah loves. Jehovah loves. Jehovah loves. He is King, the judgment of God, and the righteousness of the king's son. The judge the people with righteousness and the poor with justice. The man is a great thing to the people, and the tree for righteousness. Shall judge the poor of the people, and shall save the children of the needy, and shall bring to peace all the treasure. This is clearly as long as one enjoys, and moon enjoys throughout the revelation. It shall come down like rain upon the moon grass, a shower over the air. In his day shall the Lord glory, and upon of it the love and the moon enjoy. He shall have the dominion from sea to sea, and from river unto the end of the earth. This is what we learn about before him, and sending him to big doors. The king of Israel has eyes very present. The king of Sheba has silver shall over you. Ye all things are before him, and no one shall stand. For your sake shall deliver the name of the cry, and the poor also, and him that have forever. He shall spare the poor and needy, and shall save the soul of the needy. He shall redeem the soul from disease and violence, and pleasure the blood to his side. And shall live, and to him for the giving the God of Sheba, and prayer to be for him to continue, and daily shall be praised. There shall be an hour upon the heart, upon the mountain, and the flood shall shake like Lebanon. There of the city shall flourish ground with earth, and his name shall last forever. His name shall continue as long as men shall be blessed in him. All nations shall become blessed. Blessed be the Lord God, the God of the Lord of Christ, who will not punish sins. And let be his glory forever, and let him fill with his glory. Amen. Jesus.
The three members' prayer.
The
first person will pray. Leader, senior leader,
senior leader,
will pray. We thank God also. We thank God also. We give praises to God for His mercy, for His power. We pray for His mercy, for His power, for His grace upon this church, upon the members. We travel, we flow, we travel far and near, on the air, on the sea, we are all there, and His grace is always with the church. The second person, we pray to God. Okay, let's give ourselves now tell it. She will pray as the choir are working stronger in the church. In 2019, in 2018, His blessing upon the choir. Let it come to be in the name of Jesus. And last person, most evangelist, prophet, Aki Abasus. He will pray for God's guidance, for God's protection, as we're going to the service, as we're entering that, as we're doing that of crossover. Heavenly host, give us power in Jesus' name. Prayer accordingly.
Jehovah, Jésù Kristi, Michael iná, Olúwa Ọlọ́run alágbára, Olúwa Ọlọ́run ìyanu, ọba tó tó gbójúlé, ọba tó tó fẹ̀yìntì, ọba tó kì í kọmọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Dáàdi á gbé yín ga ní gbogbo ọ̀nà nítorí pé ẹ tó bàbá wa ṣe, bàbá wa gba ọpẹ́. Atóbìdì wa gba ẹ̀yìn. Dáàdi á dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ January 1st títí di December 31st. Dáàdi ààbò yín ó dájú èrò lórí wa. Olúwa ọmọ ṣe Olúwa gba ọpẹ́. Olúwa gba ẹ̀yìn. À ń jáde lọ láyọ̀, à ń padà sílé láyọ̀. Ọ̀jẹ̀ káfíń ìjẹun wa pa títì láró. Dáàdi ẹ̀ máa ṣe o. Olúwa gba ọpẹ́. Olúwa gba ẹ̀yìn. Pẹpẹ tí pẹpẹ tó lè gbé kalẹ̀ nítorí ẹni kọ̀ọ̀kan. Dáàdi àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nítorí pé ẹ fi àrà ọ̀hún yín ẹ fi tú wọn ká. Dáàdi ẹ̀ máa ṣe o. Ẹ jẹ́ kó Olúwa gbàbọ̀dé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbogbo ní kúkú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bọ́jú ọlọ́dún lọ. Owó ẹsẹ̀ ọ̀fọ̀ bàtà ọ̀fọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká bá tó wá nílé ẹ̀rọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Dáàdi ẹ̀ máa ṣe Olúwa gba ọpẹ́. Olúwa gba ẹ̀yìn. Kí gbogbo ìyanu tẹ́ ẹ ṣe nínú ayé ẹ̀rì kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú ẹ̀rì kọ̀ọ̀kan. Dáàdi ẹ̀ máa ṣe o. Lórí ọmọ wa ni ẹ ṣe. Lórí bàbá ni ẹ ṣe. Lórí ìyàwó ni ẹ ṣe. Lórí ìjọ ẹni ẹ ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbókù wọ̀lé. Báyìí ẹ jẹ́ ká gbókù dànù. Dáàdi ẹ̀ máa ṣe Olúwa gba ọpẹ́. Olúwa gba ẹ̀yìn. Jẹ́ dáàdi ẹ wá tọrọ abẹ̀bẹ̀ fún àánú yìí ni. Ní orúkọ Jésù Ọlọ́run jẹ́ káàánú kó máa bá wa gbé. Orúkọ Jésù jẹ́ káàánú kó máa bá wa gbé. Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀ yín à ń wọ 2019 lọ ní orúkọ ti bàbá, ní orúkọ ti ọmọ, ní orúkọ ti Olúwa Ọlọ́run bá mi yà á sí mọ́. January di ọwọ́ yín bá mi yà á sí mọ́. February di ọwọ́ yín bá mi yà á sí mọ́. March di ọwọ́ yín bá mi yà á sí mọ́. April di ọwọ́ yín bá mi yà á sí mọ́. May di ọwọ́ yín bá mi yà á sí mọ́. June di ọwọ́ yín bá mi yà á sí mọ́. July di ọwọ́ bá mi yà á sí mọ́. August di ọwọ́ bá mi yà á sí mọ́. September di ọwọ́ bá mi yà á sí mọ́. October di ọwọ́ bá mi yà á sí mọ́. November di ọwọ́ bá mi yà á sí mọ́. December di ọwọ́ bá mi yà á sí mọ́. Ọjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan, oṣù kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ń bẹ nínú ọdún 2019 àní ma ìkorò. Mo bẹ̀ yín bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀mí má ẹni tá bá ti kalẹ̀ kù ẹni yẹn yóò ṣì fún ẹni ká béèrè ẹni àwọn yóò sì nígbà. A béèrè ní alẹ́ pẹ̀lú agbára tí ń bẹ ní ọ̀dọ́ àgùntàn. Mo ní ọjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan, ọ̀sẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan, oṣù kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ń bẹ 2019 aburú ó kéré ó pọ̀ jù, ìbànújẹ́ ó kéré ó pọ̀ jù, ọ̀fọ̀ ó kéré ó pọ̀ jù, ìkáwọ́sórí ìfàyèjọ ó kéré ó pọ̀ jù ní orúkọ ti bàbá tí ọmọ tí Olúwa Ọlọ́run àní nípinnu rẹ̀. Ire, àánú, ojúrere, ìgbéga, ìbùkún, ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀, ayọ̀, àánú Olúwa ni kó jẹ́ tiwa. Dáàbì mo bẹ̀ yín gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ìjọ tó travel tó ń lọ sí different country, bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀mí má bá ṣe lọ láyọ̀ dẹ́kan padà láyọ̀. Abẹ́ẹ̀ fún agbára yìí, agbára méjì ọ̀dọ́jọ́ ló wá gbowó nìkankan. Agbára tó borí oṣó, agbára tó borí àjẹ́, agbára tó borí ẹlẹ́bọló, agbára láti la ọdún ìjà ní orúkọ Jésù lọ́ máa gbé wọ̀ wá. Agbára ìmọ̀ ọgbọ́n àti ọlọ́pàá yìí gbé wọ ọmọ wa, olùdókòwò oníkọ̀ọ̀kan. Dáàbì á tún fi ọmọ wa lé iná wá ní orúkọ tí bàbá tí ọmọ tí ẹ̀mí mímọ́ oríwọ̀ ní gbàbọ̀dọ̀. Dáàbì mo bẹ̀ oríwọ̀ ní gbàbọ̀dọ̀. Dáàbì mo bẹ̀ oríwọ̀ ní gbàbọ̀dọ̀. Ọwọ́ tí kò ká bàbá tí kò ká jù ní ká ọmọ wa. Tábà wá lé ní kẹ́lẹ̀ lẹ́kẹ̀lẹ́ tábà bíláàtì ní obìnrin tó bá ní bàbá ṣe lọ́la máa ṣe padà. Dáàbì mo bẹ̀ yín, ọmọ mo bẹ̀ yín, ẹ̀gbọ́n mo bẹ̀ yín, nǹkan tí nǹkan tó lè máa fi ṣagbára nǹkan kóni tó lè gbójúlé tó bá lè gba agbára lọ́wọ́ Jésíbélì tẹ̀ sí agbára rẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ajá ló jẹ òkú rẹ̀ tó bá lè gba agbára lọ́wọ́ Fáráò jẹ́ pé ó parun ní òkú pupa Gòláyátì tó fi ara ẹ̀ pé alágbára tó bá lè sa agbára ẹ̀ kalẹ̀ tó dẹni àwátì ẹ̀dákẹ́dá tó bá sọ pé àní la ọdún ìjà dáàbì gbogbo omi àti ẹja ara kọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbẹ́ Jésù ẹ má ṣe gbàgbé ẹgbẹ́ ìdíkì ọ̀pọ̀tọ́ ọjọ́ wọn ni ẹ̀rí èso tó dáa lórí ẹ̀ láti jẹ ẹ fi bú omi àti gbogbo ara ẹ gbẹ ẹ̀dá àlàkẹ́dá àlàkẹ́ bá tọ́pá àní ṣe rere dáàbì mo bẹ̀ yín gbogbo bí ifá mo mọ̀ bí ọ̀pẹ̀lẹ̀ bó jẹ́ pé ó mọ èdìdì dì ní ló bẹ̀ gbàdúrà gbà ní tọ́mọ òkè ń lọ ní bàbá tèmi bá ti já ìwé kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí bá ti wá ìwé kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ mo gbẹ́kẹ̀lé orúkọ kan tó ju gbogbo orúkọ lọ́tọ́ wájú orúkọ lẹ́nu gbogbo okú máa wọlé ẹnikẹ́ni tó ń gbọ́dọ̀ omi àti ẹ̀já ara kó bẹ̀ sí gbẹ́ ní 2000 tí a ó ṣe rere àmì gbẹ̀kú wọlé àmì gbẹ̀kú jáde Providence Parish ìràwọ̀ òní wọlé Providence Parish ẹ̀ máa ga sí ojú eré àti àánú Olúwa ló máa bá yín gbé ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ò ní dùn ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ò dàrú bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀mí mímọ́ fàátù mo ní kó fàátù mo ní kó fàátù dábì tí Samuel bá ti wọ ìlú àrá máa ń sẹ́ni àmì tó ń bọ̀ nìyẹn àmì tó máa gbé àwọn Providence Parish pé ẹni ọ̀wọ̀ ni wá ẹni yìí ni wá níbikíbi tó bá ti gbé ẹlẹ́dàá wa lọ tí a ti fẹsẹ̀ wa lé ojú rere àánú Olúwa iyì Olúwa ìgbéga Olúwa ìbùkún Olúwa kó máa jẹ́ tiwa kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ Jésù Kristi Olúwa wa.
Jehovah, Jesus Christ, Holy Saint Michael, O Lord our Heavenly Father, we give you all the praise, we give you all the glory. You preserved us from January 1st, 2018, up until December 31st, 2018. You counted us among the living. Lord, accept our thanks in Jesus' name. If we have up to 10,000 tongues, it is not enough. Even if our tongues is as plenty as the sound of the seashore, it's still not enough for your mercies and love and your protection over us. Father, accept our thanks in Jesus' name. Father, I commit the choir into your care, Lord. As you have blessed us this year in various ways, the ways that we know and the ways that we don't know. Father, we bring our praise to you, accepted in the mighty name of Jesus. We are asking and pleading as we are going into 2019. Get hearts to sing for you, the hearts to work for you. Lord, come and put it into our hearts in Jesus' name. The hearts, the mouth to sing a new song unto you. Lord, give it to us in the mighty name of Jesus. I commit all the members into your care, Lord. That which we are looking for, the one that is hidden, the one that is open. Grant it unto us in the mighty name of Jesus. From January up until December 2019, make it a blessed year for the choir in Jesus' name. Let your blessings flow amongst us in the mighty name of Jesus. That which is stagnant in our life, let it continue to move in the mighty name of Jesus. And we are now asking, we have a lot of programs in our care, Lord. People are looking at us from outside. We are going to do convention. It's hosted by our choir. Lord, take control of it in Jesus' name. The ability, the funds that we are going to use for this event, Lord, come and provide it for us in Jesus' name. I now commit all the kids that are in this choir in your care, your hands of protection. Will come and place from them in the mighty name of Jesus. The heart that you gave to David, that David was able to sing to you, and it was pleasant in your ears. Come and give it to these children in the mighty name of Jesus. The ability to fear you in the work of God in which they are doing. Lord, come and put it in their hearts in the name of Jesus. Any spirit that will mislead them from the ways in which you have called them, come and rebuke the spirits in the mighty name of Jesus. Do not let the evil spirit take over their hearts in Jesus' name as they are going to be going into school. Because when you see a son and daughter of a king, you will always know the difference. As these kids are in school, amongst their peers, let that glory and that light of God, let it shine in their lives in Jesus' name. If everyone is failing, they will not fail in Jesus' name. They will continue to excel in Jesus' name. The glory of God will shine around them. I'm asking for your edge of protection among all these kids, among the adults. Lord, come and put your edge of protection on us in Jesus' name. That the devil will not be able to touch us. That the evil spirit will not be able to touch us. We rebuke sickness amongst us. We rebuke death among us. We rebuke trouble and tribulations among us. Àkóbá àdábá nínú ayé wa lórúkọ Jésù sọ̀rọ̀ máa fi bú. Àárín àrífẹsẹ̀ sí. Àárín wọn máa dùn mọ́. Ọ̀rìn kóbá wa. Àárín kóbá yàn. Àárín pààyàn. Àárín lópin kú. Nínú akọrin òkè báyìí làwọn ọmọ lórúkọ Jésù. Àti gbogbo ìjọ náà pátápátá lé lọ́wọ́. Gbogbo ìbùkún tí Ọlọ́run fún wa lórúkọ Jésù ló jẹ́ ti àwọn ọmọ ìjọ náà. Wọ́n ṣàwọn fún wa papọ̀. Jésù Olúwa wa.
Jehovah. Jesus Christ. Holy Saint Michael. Our Lord and our God. Father, you are the King of all glory. From the beginning of the year, you continue to protect us, to guide us, to bless us. We cannot take it for granted. At this last minute, oh God, we return all the glory back to you. We say thank you. Heavenly Father, we say thank you. Alpha and Omega, we say thank you. El Shaddai, we say thank you. Jehovah Shalom, we say thank you. The God and worthy of all glory, we say thank you. On behalf of your son that you call, the captain of this boat, Father, Lord, we say thank you. On behalf of all your brethren in the parish, this wonderful parish that you established, according to your name, that you continue to move your glory forward in this wonderful parish, we return the glory back to you. We say thank you. Heavenly Father, we say thank you. At this last minute of crossing over, the same way you establish your covenants in our midst at the beginning of this year, that you set us through from 2007 to 2018. Father, Lord, we acknowledge you back to everything that you have done in our life. We are doing the same thing, oh God, as we are looking unto the heaven at this last minute, that where our head will come from, our head will come from thee. You said you have a clean hand and a pure heart, who has not eaten the lot of vanity. We surely be blessed in the mighty Jesus' name. In this parish, we shall be blessed. Blessed, we cross over with your blessing. We will cross over with your favor. We will cross over with your salvation. We will cross over with your mercy. In the mighty Jesus' name. Father, Lord, we know how good is flow from above. That is what you said. We will know when it was said. In the house of the father of David, that isn't there not any great son in this family? The second is at the back. And you commanded true servant to call him over. And you ordained as a king. You have ordained this parish as a king. In the mighty Jesus name, this parish, according to what you have said in the book of Deuteronomy, they will come to be the head. They will never be the tail. They will never come in name. In the mighty Jesus name, you said in the book of Isaiah, you said you will increase your people. This is, oh God, as we are crossing over
Come and increase your job. Come and increase the talent in this church. In the mighty Jesus' name, all the heads shall be increased. All the children shall be increased. Heavenly Father, let your shine, your light come to shine to all. And lastly, are you not the same God that brought Joseph over from grace to grace? Father, Lord, at this last minute, come over to your grace. Come across over to your new covenant. The one that you said, you will bless us with no condition. Father, Lord, as we are crossing over, blessing from above in the mighty Jesus' name. Establish with us, establish in your church, establish in our way. Whatever that we talk, as we are crossing over hunger, prosperity will shower upon it. Your greatness will shower upon it. Goodness and mercy will take way for God. Father, Lord, we thank you. In the mighty Jesus' name I pray.
2, 3.
What's the better?
Oh, bless me.
The first lesson will be taken from the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 1 to 22. Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 1 to 22. I read, Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about, and see, all they gather themselves together, they come to thee. Thy sons shall come from afar, and thy daughter shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see, and flow together, and thine heart shall fear, and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. The multitude of the camels shall cover thee. The dromedaries of Midian and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth praises of the Lord. All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered unto thee. The rams of Nebaioth shall minister unto thee. They shall come up with acceptance on mine altar, and I will glorify the house of my glory. Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as the doves to their windows? Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from afar, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy God, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Ye, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fig tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of my feet glorious. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. And they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings. And thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior, and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. But the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy God thy glory. Verse 20, thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For the Lord shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. Verse 21, the second to last verse. Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. Verse 22, the last verse. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord,